So good morning children. Today we are going to start the new topic relationship between vapor density and relative molecular mass. So VD means vapor density, RMM relative molecular mass. Okay. So before itself we have discussed about the vapor density and relative molecular mass. Okay. Relative molecular mass. Okay. What is mean by molecular mass we know. So we have to compare the molecular mass with standard one. So already we have discussed the three types of scale. One is carbon, another one is hydrogen, another one is oxygen. Okay. So here we are going to take the which is scale? Hydrogen scale. Okay. The relative molecular mass based on what scale ma? Hydrogen scale. So what is the definition for relative molecular mass? The relative molecular mass of gas or vapor. Okay, relative molecular mass of gas or vapor, okay, is the ratio between mass of one molecule of gas or vapor to the mass of one atom of hydrogen. Okay, one atom of hydrogen. Okay, the short form we may written in the equation form: mass of one molecule of gas or vapor divided by mass of one atom of hydrogen. Okay, next one, vapor density. Next one, vapor density. Okay, the short form VD. Okay, so vapor density is the ratio of the mass of certain volume of gas, certain volume of any gas, certain volume of gas or vapor to the mass of equal volume of hydrogen. Equal volume of hydrogen we have to measure under the certain condition of temperature and pressure. Okay, here two things important. One is temperature, another one is pressure. Okay, temperature and pressure. Okay, so what is the equation for vapor density? So mass of given volume of gas or vapor, mass of given volume of gas or vapor, okay, at STP. STP means standard temperature and pressure divided by, okay, mass of same volume of hydrogen. Mass of same volume of hydrogen. Okay, this is the definition for what? Vapor density. Okay, now we have to compare with vapor density and relative molecular mass. So what is the relation? Okay, so next one. So according to the Avogadro law, so already we know what is the definition for Avogadro hypothesis. Okay, physics also you have studied about the Avogadro hypothesis. Chemistry also almost the same concept. So what is the definition for Avogadro hypothesis? Equal volume of gases. Equal volume of gases under similar condition of temperature and pressure contains equal number of molecules. Okay, if you are taking the different type of gases, okay, but volumes are same. When we are maintaining the temperature and pressure, all the volume of gases contains equal number of molecules. Okay, this is the definition for Avogadro hypothesis. So just now we have seen two types of definition. One is relative molecular mass, another one is vapor density. Now according to the Avogadro hypothesis, equal volume of all gases contains equal number of molecules. Okay, so we have written the definition for vapor density. So what is the equation for vapor density? Okay, mass of given volume of given volume of gas or vapor divided by, okay, divided by what? Mass of same volume of hydrogen. Mass of same volume of hydrogen. Okay, this is the equation for what? Vapor density. So according to the Avogadro hypothesis, okay, according to the Avogadro hypothesis, number of molecules in 1 liter to be considered as a N. Number of molecules in 1 liter to be considered as a N. Okay, so here, so instead of given molecule, we have to substitute the N. So mass of N molecule. Okay, here mass of N molecules of gas or vapor. Okay, mass of N molecules of gas or vapor at STP, standard temperature and pressure, divided by mass of N molecule of hydrogen. Okay, that's instead of same volume, you have to write what N molecule, mass of N molecules of hydrogen. Okay, so both sides also N will be there. So we have to cancel the N. Okay, so mass of, so N automatically cancelled means, okay, what is the meaning here? Without any number, what number is there? 1. So mass of 1 molecule of gas or vapor at STP divided by mass of 1 molecule of hydrogen. Mass of 1 molecule of hydrogen. Okay, so mass of 1 molecule of gas or vapor at STP divided by mass of 1 molecule of hydrogen. Okay, so here next, mass of 1 molecule. Mass of 1 molecule of gas or vapor divided by mass of 1 molecule of hydrogen. Mass of 1 molecule of hydrogen. Okay, so here the same definition I have written in the top. Okay, since here hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. Hydrogen is a diatomic molecule, H2, hydrogen molecule. Okay, this is the chemical formula. Okay, since hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. Okay, so Vd is equal to the same mass of 1 molecule of gas or vapor divided by here mass of 2 atom of hydrogen. Mass of 2 atom of hydrogen. Why? Since hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. So we have to take this number 1 by 2. Okay, here we have to write what? Mass of 1 molecules of gas or vapor at STP divided by mass of 1 atom of what hydrogen. 1 atom of hydrogen. Okay, so you have to close the bracket. Okay, this side what is there Vd. Okay, this is the final one. Okay, so next, okay, so Vd is equal to half into, okay, so what is this one mass of 1 molecule of, or mass of, okay, 1 molecule of gas or vapor at STP divided by mass of 1 atom of hydrogen. Okay, this is the definition for what? Relative molecular mass. So what is the definition for relative molecular mass? The relative molecular mass of gas or vapor is the ratio between mass of 1 molecule of gas or vapor to the mass of 1 atom of hydrogen atom. Okay, so instead of this we have to write what? Relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass. relative molecular mass. So 1 by 2 RMM. Okay, the 2 we may go this side. 2 into VD is equal to RMM. Okay, this is the relationship between what mass? Relative molecular mass and vapor density. Twice of vapor density is equal to relative molecular mass, or half of the relative molecular mass is known as what? Vapor density. Okay, that's all. The lesson is over. Lesson number 7, atoms and molecules lesson is over. Okay, next one is the solved problem. Next getting what marks? Solved problem. Okay, the first Roman letter already we have discussed. Okay, which one? Calculation of molecular mass. So if you are taking any type of atom, for example carbon dioxide, water, how to find the molecular mass? Okay, before finding the molecular mass of the given compound or molecule, first we should know molecular, okay, mass number of individual atom. Mass number of individual atom. Here carbon, here how many oxygen atoms are present? 2 oxygen atoms are present. So we have to add the mass number of individual atom present in the given molecule or compound. We have to add, we will get the what form? Molecular mass. Suppose we may use the gram, that is called gram molecular mass. Okay, so next class I am going to teach the problems, okay, based on the find the number of moles. Okay, before that you should read the 4 formulas. Okay, the 4 formulas are given in our textbook. Okay, page number 97, calculation of number of moles by different modes. Okay, 4 formulas are given. The 4 formulas you have to keep it in your mind. Okay, so remaining part we will see in the next class. Okay, so thank you children, thank you.